Well, I am on my way. I am on my way to British Columbia from Alberta, Canada. Flew in this morning to Edmonton, Alberta Airport, rented a truck, and now I'm heading northwest to British Columbia, heading to northern BC to Stone Mountain Safaris on a multi-species backcountry horseback hunt. Actually, gonna do about half the 13-hour drive tonight, another half of it tomorrow. So I should roll into camp tomorrow, which is Friday. Spend Friday and Saturday getting everything together, and then packing in on Sunday into remote backcountry camp, where a cook, a wrangler, a guide, and myself will be set up, and that will be our home for 14 days, and we'll be spiking out every day, potentially overnight a couple times, in pursuit of elk, moose, mountain goat, caribou, black bear, and wolf. Have a handful of tags, so hopefully we'll encounter some cool legal animals that are very delicious and tasty. I have 5 empty coolers with me, so I'm very optimistic. I'm going to be bringing some meat back to Cincinnati, Ohio. This hunt has been a long time coming. While I booked it 9 months ago, actually the seed was planted about 6-7 years ago when I ran into a former guide of this outfit in a bear camp in Saskatchewan. And he showed me some pictures, told me about his experiences up here, and I just fell in love with the idea of coming to British Columbia and hunting on one of these multi-species hunts at that point. It's a true North American safari. So I'll check back in probably tonight, maybe sooner if we see some moose or something on the side of the road. A lot of moose crossing signs. So far, I haven't seen any live game. Saw a couple of deer on the side of the road, but they weren't the healthy kind. Hopefully we see some healthy game tonight on the drive in. I'll check back in later. Got a black bear sow with 2 cubs right here on the side of the road. Hey, bear. made it to hunting camp. Flew in on the Piper Super Cub. Landed, turn around. Landed on that runway right there. Little landing strip. I'm in this low spot by the river. Camp's back here. Got other hunters heading out today. I'll be the only one in camp tonight with some horses, a guide, and a wrangler. Just glassing this mountain right here. Had some goats on it. Been glassing that. Tomorrow hunt starts. Guess I'm heading up the river valley, a place that hasn't been hunted yet this year. It's early in the season, so I'm heading up, and apparently it's a good goat area. And there's actually some grizzlies in the area, which I'm not shooting, but I'd kind of like to see just from a distance. Been a great trip so far. The main camp, the main lodge was awesome. The coming in here on the airplane, the little Piper Super Cub 2-seater was pretty amazing. Flying in on that was a lot of fun. And the guys in camp are great. Cool horses, and a little dog in camp, little blue heeler. Got a nice little sleep tent. Got an outhouse, got a shower with hot water, propane. Got the river with fresh, clean drinking water in it. And cook shack lodge that you can, got a kitchen in it. Already had a cup of hot coffee and a grilled cheese sandwich since I've been here. This is a pretty awesome adventure. Look at this absolutely amazing view. I'm at the camp on this river, glassing for whatever might show up. Water so blue, crystal. Surrounded by beauty here. Hunting starts tomorrow. Gonna get on a horse. We're gonna spike out. It's a 6-hour horseback ride up to where we're probably gonna put our spike camp. Heading up that river valley over there. It's hard to tell. But there's another river that empties into this one. Right up there, we're gonna head up that river valley. We will be the first hunters to be up there this year. So expecting to see a lot of game that hasn't seen a hunter all year. Hopefully something really low, so I don't have to climb up to the top of one of these bad boys to shoot a mountain goat. But that's all part of the adventure. Looking forward to a little pain. Camp's right back there with the horses, the tents. I could just sit here for 14 days and be very happy. But I'll also be pretty happy when we go hunting for 14 days. This is a hell of a camp here. Jamming the AC/DC, cutting some firewood, got the horses turned out. Doing a little glassing. All right, check out this setup. Got a shower. Got a pump there, a little gas-powered pump. Hook a hose up to it. Run it over here to this LP or propane-powered on-demand water heater. Hose goes in there. Basically, you have hot water shower. Got a little shower curtain there, so no bears see you. So the sheep over there on that hillside isn't going to watch you take a shower. So it's a pretty slick idea. Boom, hot water in the remote backcountry camp. Over here is the outhouse. I'm guessing a squirrel drug the S paper out. It's got a little turlet. No door there, so you get to glass the hillside for sheep and grizzly bears while you're going to the potty. Pretty darn nifty setup. All the luxuries of home out in the backcountry. All right, standing out here, hanging with the horses. Sounds like Mr. Frosty's coming down the valley with all the ding-a-linging, jangling of the bells. There's actually, I know you won't be able to see it, but on the spine of that ridge back behind me, right over my shoulder, right over there, there are 2 goats. Looked like a nanny and a kid. It's about 3,000 feet up there. But they're back there, seeing some game, hanging with the horses. The plan is tomorrow we're going to pack up and we are going for a 6-hour horseback ride and to set up a spike camp up the river. Going to a place no one's been yet this year that is apparently full of awesome game. Goats everywhere, moose everywhere. We'll see. Should be fun. Every time we turn the bend, this is what we see. Beautiful river. Rocky bluffs. I mean, I don't think the video here does it justice. That is straight up and that is steep. It's tall. It's my trusty horse Viper. My gun handy. See here, just riding this river up. Totally amazing. Getting closer and closer to camp. Actually spotted 4 goats. One's a billy, at least, up on that mountain. Way up there. I think where we're going to set up camp is up this way a little bit. Not too terribly far, but got here. All set up camp. There's camp over there. And I'm just out here glassing for goats, and we actually have a nanny and a kid right up here. Hard to see it. I mean, I can see it with the naked eye. It's about 900 yards away. Unfortunately, it's not a billy, or probably have my goat tag filled. We also got them down there on that bluff right there in the middle of the screen. There's two, and there's a couple up there. They look like little white specks from this range, but with binoculars you can see them pretty good. But this is a nanny and a kid. Unfortunately, otherwise day one we might have my goat tag filled. Hopefully a billy comes down. Check them out. It's about 900 yards away. I'm just sitting here watching this river. Maybe a wolf will come out. Black bear, something like that. Beautiful. Glass and goats. Gonna head up that way tomorrow. Horses are eating. Got a stove in our tent. Gonna sleep in there. Moose steaks for dinner, peas and carrots, mashed potatoes, got all kinds of goodies. All right, morning of September 2nd, first official day of my hunt. Just woke up, had bacon and eggs, saddling up the horses. Got some goats up there, some goats down there, and some goats up there. They're pretty high up though, and we know they're here by camp. So we're actually gonna get on the horses and head up the river here. See if we can find some lower down. Because you go way up there, kill a goat, up in that bluff, which is where they are. He's gonna fall way down there, risk tearing himself up, and then you gotta pack him out. So we had some low ones here yesterday, but it was a nanny and a kid. And even though nannies are legal, you don't want to shoot nannies if you can avoid it. So we're gonna go for a big billy. It's just absolutely gorgeous here. Accommodations are primitive, yet awesome. Comfortable. Got a stove in the tent. Keeps it warm. Here we go. We're gonna head over to this cabin. To glass. This hillside. Well, I just smoked a mountain goat. There's my guide, Leif. Gonna go look for a way down. There he is, piled up. And the wrangler, who's more like another guide, my buddy Sam, is going back to get my pack where I dropped it. On the final stalk. Oh man, there's Leif. There's the pack I laid on to make the shot. He sucked up some lead, hit him multiple times. He's laying right there. Whew. Amazing place. These guys are waiting on me down there. But I'm in no hurry to come off this mountain. Got my goat. What a stalk, what a hike. All right, 10-4. I don't know how many vertical feet I am up off that river, but it's a lot. You can see the peak of the mountains right there. What an amazing experience. This is something I'll never forget. What a beautiful sight. And I got my goat. We popped over the ridge here, and he was looking at us at 30 yards. We knew it was going to be tight. He ran out there about 150 when I started shooting him. Got the pack down, got relaxed, got a good rest. I was able to make, he just kept taking them. I shot 4 times. Pretty sure we're gonna find 4 holes in him because I heard the whop each time. First one might have been a little high, but the other 3, he just kept soaking it up. 300 Win Mag, 165 grain, Barnes bullet, and I just saw as he rolled, he flopped on down the mountain. He's way down there. Guess I better go get the process started to break him down, skin him out, and get him back to camp. Wow. Just absolutely amazing. Time to switch gears and go after moose. I'll let the camera roll here. Heading down the scree. You can see pretty much straight down. I got these poles to stop me. Hopefully I'll start to go. Water running in the drainage next to me where my goat went on his final flop. Look at that. I guess if I tumble off this mountain, this footage will document it. And everybody will know what happened to me. I'm kidding, I don't think. It's not quite sketchy enough for that. But I do have to be careful. I see my goat. There he is. And I see my guide. Cool, there's a waterfall. At least we'll should be able to get a good shot of the waterfall in the background. Perhaps. See if I can get Sam to drag him back up the mountain to where I shot him for more realistic photos. men and a mountain goat. Straight down here. Here we go on my butt. I'm gonna shut this off. All right, photo shoot's over. Time to get bloody. Skin this bad boy, break it down, fill the packs, head down to the horses. At least we got water to clean off with. And the work begins. Way down. Pretty friggin' steep. Loaded down. Got my goat in my back. We're making the hike. Still hiking down with my goat. You can see way up there where we were. Went up this nasty steep chute on the other side of that shale or scree. It's a heck of a hike down. One of the roughest parts of this hike is this head high crap you get to walk through. It trips you, entangles you. First part of our hike up the mountain. It exhausted me from fighting through this stuff. Trekking poles don't help because they just get tangled up in it. And we got the horses tied up down here somewhere. We just don't know where. Hard to stay on your feet in it. See all the little berries that the grizzly bears eat, which is nice to be hanging out in their preferred food stores. Crawled in my sleeping bag, listening to the river, a little light rain, hit the sack. It's the morning after I killed my goat. Just getting up, getting organized. Gonna cut some firewood today. We're running a little low. And just checking out the glacial streams. It's amazing, all the snow on those peaks up there. pretty much snow on everything at the tops. Our horses are downriver, but they're working their way back up. And breakfast is on, coffee's on. We'll spend the morning getting organized and ready, and probably hunt the afternoon a little bit. Wow, look at that blue sky. Pretty. Another great day in the mountains. Looking nice out. Got the sun. Horses across the river. Of course, we need them on this side. Wrangler's gonna have to walk across there if they don't come over themselves, but they keep inching closer. I think they're gonna come at some point. Let's cut some wood. Ready to split it. Had breakfast. Eggs and bacon, hash browns. Got a few more chores to do before we head out for an afternoon hunt. I think it's Wednesday. Saw some goats up there on that rock face earlier. Oh, there he goes. Like a pro. Gonna round them up. Glassing on this hill, overlooking a burn. A moose, elk, caribou. Glassing a moose. He's over in that yellow stuff. I'm not going to be able to see him. Awesome spot. He's over in that stuff. Up here glassing in a new spot. This is the Racing River. It's a badass waterfall coming down the mountain there. It's pretty much straight up behind me. The head of the river is back that way, over the shoulder. We're glassing across the valley. I'll show that. All that stuff over there. Glassing all that timber. Saw a big old rub as we were moving in. There's a lot of moose tracks in here. We're gonna sit here for another hour or so till about noon. I'm gonna say 11:30 noon. And then we're going to get up back on the horses and go on up to the head of the river. Another 6 miles or so. See what's up there. Then we can either kill us a moose today or check this spot off the list. Because it seems like it's fairly easy to cover this whole valley in a day. And we may return back to our spot we've been at the last 4 days. Even though it's been kind of dead there, it is the prime spot normally. gonna go glass this valley below me and then head back down a ways to meet up with my guide. He's on the rocks down there a little bit. It's hard to see him. Checking out. Amazing. Take a good look at this. Yep. All right, I'm up here glassing, looking for a moose. Ridiculously beautiful today. Glassing for a moose. Looking over all that below. Found a cow. Looking up in this one. And then back up this valley as well. Hiked up here this morning. Wow, we got the horses. Horses are down below us. Got us up a ways, and then we had to hike up into this high stuff. Found a cow moose. No bulls yet. Did find 12, there's 11 mountain goats over on that scree in a little group together. Crazy. Beautiful. A lot of grizzly bear sign right over that rock right there. Eek. Hopefully today's the day. It's the afternoon. Got the second half of the day to look and hopefully spot a moose. Get in the position to shoot the moose. Tired of it. Been too long. It's time to kill something. Let's go. Sitting here in moose country, having a little lunch. Getting ready to start working on that guy. This is my guide, Leif.
Hi.
There's my moose, Bullwinkle. A great time. All right, got the moose all broken down. Quarters, ribs, backstrap, brisket, inner tenderloins, testicles, proof of sex. You need that. There's the heart. There's the moose, cape, and antlers. My rifle in case the grizzly bear stumbles in this thicket. And you can see we picked that over really good. Got all the meat off of it. But tell the story real quick about how this went down. We're riding the horses, which are over there in the thicket, tied to a tree right now. But we're riding the horses up through this mess. And we stop to let the horses take a break, and we hear the moose grunt behind us. And we hear sticks breaking. He's coming right at us. I jump off the horse, take my rifle out of the scabbard, get a round in the chamber, get around and get ready, and he walks right up to 30 yards from us. Guide's like, he's legal. He said, he's not real big though. I'm like, well, he's big enough. Can I shoot him? He said, yeah, if you want to take him, shoot him. Boom, 30 yards, double lunged him. He ran through the thicket, piled up right here. I hear the guys coming. We're gonna start to get him packed in the pack boxes, get him back down to the camp. Tomorrow's a day of rest and working on him. Leading the horses out. Got the moose packed up. Heading down the mountain. Fresh moose shit. Viper. Got my gun. It's hard to walk in this crap. Can't get enough how beautiful this country is. I know it. Heading out. Got the pack string in front of us. Beautiful night. It's nice and cool. Got a little blood on me. That's what I like it. Go trailing back to the intermediary camp. Not the lodge, but the less primitive camp than where we've been. Tore down our camp, got it all packed up. And a string, heading out. Hoping for no wrecks, a smooth 6-hour ride back to camp. With the exception if we see a caribou, or a caribou, a black bear, an elk, or a wolf. We'll have to stop and shoot one of them because that's what I got tags for. Much coming to an end. It's September 15th, which is my 14th and last day of my hunt. But I killed a black bear last night, so the guide, today's going to be caping day. Taking care of meat, taking care of cape of the bear. So other than keeping an eye on this river at camp, including, look at this snow on the mountain last night, some weather moved in. It's pretty windy, I'm sure you can tell, and cold, and it has been raining, but the rain appears to have moved out of here and the sun's actually peeking through some of the clouds. A little misty right now, a little bit of rain, but we got fresh snow on the mountain. Let's see if this will make a difference. Yeah, you can see the fresh snow halfway up. That's pretty much over. It's been very successful. I've had a great time, made some new friends, had a blast in this camp. These guys killed some awesome animals. My first mountain goat, my first moose, and a real nice black bear. And spent 2 weeks on horses and got to ride in a Super Cub first time. Hung out, slept, actually that's mine, I slept in that last night. Sam's leading the horses out, doing whatever they do with horses during the day, putting them in the corral, feeding them, all that good stuff. It's been a great time here. Can't wait to get home, see my girls.